Good morning, guys. Today's video is going to be a weekend vlog. It's about 5:30 on Saturday morning, and I just got the fire built and the dishwasher unloaded, and I'm going to be doing my Bible time, and then we'll see what we get up to after that, but I'll make sure and take you along. I just got this vanilla pudding made. This is for the eclairs that I'm making for Andrew's birthday. As you can see, it's pretty thick. I'm going to refrigerate it for a few hours, and I think I'm going to make the choux pastry next. This is the recipe I used, except that I used full-fat coconut milk. I did not use whole milk. It says here, do not use non-dairy milk, but you can totally use full-fat coconut milk. You don't. And then other than that, I pretty much followed this exact recipe. And then this was the instructions. So we're going to refrigerate the pudding and then move on to making the choux pastry. So these are the eclairs. They're filled with the vanilla pudding. So next we're going to make a chocolate ganache. I have some heavy cream in this pot. We're going to heat up the cream slightly. And then we're going to add chocolate to our cream. You want to use a really good quality chocolate that will have a nice flavor. We're going to heat that slightly, add in the chocolate. We're going to stir it. We don't want to burn our chocolate, and then we're going to top our eclairs. Tonight, I think we are going to have, I have like leftover meat sauce in the fridge. So I think I'm going to make a small lasagna since it's just the two of us tonight. I have a partially used box of these chickpea lasagna noodles. These are great. And since it's just two of us, this will be perfect to make a small lasagna. And then I can use up that meat sauce in there. That way that doesn't get left in there. And then I think I'm gonna take out chicken and bone broth and, yeah, chicken and bone broth from the freezer right now. And then I will be doing, tomorrow is Sunday, so I'll do enchiladas for tomorrow's dinner. That'll be a nice, easy thing. I have flour tortillas that we made a week ago, still in the fridge, and I think they keep a while in the fridge, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and use them up in some chicken enchiladas. And then I like to take out bone broth because I like to use broth as the base of my enchilada sauce. That way, you can also just use water when you make your enchilada sauce, but I like to use bone broth if I have it. That way it adds just like more nutrition, more protein in the meal, and it doesn't like make it taste weird or anything. Yeah, we're going to take out chicken, and then since I have more beef than I have chicken in my freezer, I normally have been making like beef enchiladas, but I do have some chicken, and chicken just sounds good, so I'm going to take that out. Then I think I'm gonna go do a quick workout. That way I can shower and be all dressed for the day. So get our items. It's definitely cold out here. Chicken. Grab this just in case I don't. Let me see, do we have bone broth here? Take this out, back in. Maybe we'll meal prep this later, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna let this thaw the rest of the day.
catch me in the morning, staring at your face. And there is nothing in the world that could ever take your place.
I'm about to do my hair. Probably only do my hair like this a couple times a month. This is definitely not daily occurrence, only because I think heat is too much on your hair if you're doing it often. So I generally like to just do updos, buns, braids, easy stuff. I don't just like wear my hair down during the day because it just gets in the way. Gets in the way when you're cooking. It's just better. I love having it just pulled back and out of the way. Got my tea here. It's a hibiscus tea. Really like it. I was wearing jeans earlier, but I decided they're too restrictive. Since I'm doing my hair, I'll tell you guys a couple hair stories. So, when I was probably about 7 years old, I was helping my mom make breakfast, and I think I was whipping cream or something. Anyway, I had like a kitchen hand mixer, and my mom had the blender going at the time, so I don't think she heard me, but I was standing up on my stool, beating, and I must have like lifted up the beaters a little bit, and it somehow one of the beaters caught my hair, and let's just say it was not good. Not good at all. My husband just barged in. Anyway, back to my story. The beater grabbed my hair, somehow caught my hair, and of course the beater was going very, very, very quickly, so it wound my hair around the beater and ripped out, like, just ripped out a good chunk of hair. I think I started screaming, and my mom didn't hear me at first because she had the blender going, and then I think she eventually heard me. So that was not great. Definitely ripped out, like, ripped just a chunk of hair out of my head. Okay, when I was a teenager, pretty sure I would put peroxide on my hair in the summer to make it blonder. And I think one time I had put peroxide on like the top of my hair or something, and I had been outside most of the day, so it had been in the sun all day, and then, oh my goodness, I had to leave to go to a soccer game or something. So I ran inside, was changing my clothes, and you know how teenage girls are, they like to do their hair for soccer games. So of course I I think I was doing something with my bangs and a hot iron to like pull them back and put my hair in a ponytail or something. But let's just say I forgot that I had put peroxide, pretty strong peroxide, on my hair several hours ago, and that I hadn't really washed it out or did anything else to my hair. So my hair was definitely still very much like sensitive because I had peroxide on it. And I quickly forgot, put the like straightening iron on it, on like the top section of my hair, and it burned like a chunk of the front of my hair off because the heat mixed with the peroxide just destroyed. It was bad. So that was another hair mishap I had in high school. But I think that's about it. I don't think I've had other like hair mishaps. I feel like the difference between mentally being in a slump and literally being in a slump is mentally being in a slump is when you just aren't feeling inspired, you are not feeling motivated, just a bit like everything's a bit blah, if you know what I mean. Maybe even like beige. When I say you're in a slump, it's kind of like everything in your life is beige, meaning like everything just feels a bit underwhelming. Maybe that's a good way of putting it. So a mental slump would be like feeling unmotivated, uninspired, just, I guess, to do life. And then I think being in a literal slump would be like feeling like you're literally not doing the things you're supposed to be doing, or you're literally failing. So that's why I like to distinct between being in a mental slump and literal slump. So, and of course, if you're in a mental slump, it's going to eventually, and you're not doing anything about it, or it lasts for too long, it's probably going to eventually impact you on a literal physical level. I am feeling the last couple days kind of like I'm coming out of it. I don't know if it was just winter was just getting a bit much. Like, I feel like I'm coming out of it though. I feel like I'm feeling a bit more inspired, a bit more motivated just on the day-to-day. And I'm not really sure. I think it's a combination of things that can help you if you're feeling like you're in a mental slump. I think perspective is really important. I think continuing to do the things you know you should do no matter what. Go to bed early, get up early, work out. Even if you do not feel remotely inspired to get a workout in or prioritize your fitness or go on a walk, it's like, just go do the thing. Just go do it. Just show up. And for me, like, I work out at home. So for me, it's like, go put any outfit on you can work out in and go walk to your gym. Gym is just a spare room we have that we keep as a gym for now. We don't have like a literal big gym in our house or anything. But whatever it is you do for your fitness, it's like, get up, just go do it. Just start. It's kind of when you're in a slump, you have to be like, I'm going to show up. And sometimes like that's what it takes, and you gotta show up and show up and show up, and eventually you're gonna come out of it. So I think just showing up for the things you know you should be doing will help. You might be in a slump with healthy cooking. Just don't make excuses. That's why you can't make a healthy meal. Just go do it. Same with a workout. I think sometimes when people are in a mental slump, there's a tendency to kind of numb yourself or veg out, maybe like stay up late watching a show or whatever it is you consume. And I think, like, especially in the winter, go to bed as early as you can and wake up as early as you can and start your day. I find that I am way more productive in the morning, way more positive in the morning than I am in like the afternoon or early evening. Nothing productive is happening once it's past a certain time of day, especially in the winter time. It gets dark so early. We definitely stay up way later in the summer because there's a lot to do in the summer in the evening. It's light until pretty late. It's nice weather out. I mean, in the winter, I think prioritizing waking up super early, going to bed super early, and if you're having a hard time falling asleep early, I think it could be really, really good and helpful to force yourself to wake up early, and that will kind of help you get on a new schedule, a sleep schedule. You might just have to break some bad habits you have as far as staying up too late or whatever routines you've gotten into that end up having you stay up too late. And if it's just like, I can't fall asleep, and who the heck wants to lay in bed and not fall asleep? To me, like, I've never met anybody who, you force them to get up early enough, they're going to be tired. Like, if you have to wake up at 3:30 a.m., for example, no matter, like, I'm not much of a sleeper. I feel like I function fine. I feel like my health is better when I have enough sleep, but then like the day-to-day, I don't notice it. Like, I don't feel like because I didn't get enough sleep that I just can't function the next day. It's more of a long-term thing where I think over the long term, as far as your body's ability to repair and rejuvenate itself, if you're not getting good sleep and it happens for an extended amount of time, it's going to eventually take a toll on your health. But what I'm trying to say is, I don't think like I'm the type of person who, I didn't get my 8 hours or whatever, and so I just can't function. Like, I'm just not that person. I can function fine if I didn't get good sleep. But you have to wake up super early in the morning. You will simply go to bed earlier. Like, you will want to, because you are going to be literally tired. Your body is going to tell you, I've been up for 12 hours or whatever it is. Like, I've had a full day. I need to go to bed. And your body will start to shut down earlier in the evening. And then hopefully, if you have a good bedtime routine, you will fall asleep earlier. Yes.
Yeah.
Taking the compost out?
I am. I'm grabbing the old grocery bag.
That thing smells.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Wallet. Thank you. All right, we are going to one store for eggs, cheese, and what else?
Possibly guacamole?
Oh, avocados maybe. I feel like I just went grocery shopping, but last time I was at the grocery store, at least the store I went to, they didn't have eggs, so I didn't get more. So anyway, gonna pick up eggs, cheese, avocados, maybe lettuce, we'll see. And then we're gonna go to maybe Dick's.
Let's also not forget chocolate bars,
Oh.
possibly.
Maybe some chocolate bars.
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
Might be a day late, but you know what? The thought
Anyway.
counts.
I'm supposed to pick out a chocolate bar, and there are so many options. Cookies and cream. What would Valerie like? Thank you.
Super concrete. So just thought it'd be fun to have some sort of matching outfit for our marathon.
And the marathon's in how long from now?
It's middle of May, so
If you don't find the right thing, you've got some time.
yeah, that's true. Plus, this is a surprise for her, so
Yes, indeed.
she also has 3 months to veto it and then return if we do happen to find a matching outfit.
Brand we want to support.
No, and these purple.
What about this color? Yeah, it's kind of cool looking. Kind of cool.
What? But that pink is definitely not that pink.
Set this up in my sister's room, along with a chocolate bar. Valentine's Day gift for her. What does it say?
Google Maps is not finding Northview.
I can only pull it up on Apple Maps. It was making me pretty upset. I ideally want a bathroom break every 2 hours.
So it
But
says
can you make it every 2 hours?
7 to 6 hours and 50 minutes.
Last time we went somewhere, you stopped twice within an hour and a half.
First one was within like 30 to 45 minutes, okay? I'm super well hydrated, okay? What can I say?
That information, we should stay Saturday and Sunday night. Are you gonna schedule any business meetings Sunday? Oh, you want to book right now? That just gave you like peace of mind. All right, this is dinner.
I don't know what's happening. There's just a lot going on right now, guys. Here.
It's good. It's better than my last lasagna.
What was wrong with the last one?
We should talk about it off camera. This is really good. It's hitting the spot.
Cut the camera. Cut the camera.
We just got back from church and we are about to go drive to the trail, and I'm going to do a walk, and Andrew is going to go on a run. So that's the update. It's not wet anymore.
Doesn't feel like it. Ready?
It's kind of snowy.
Yeah. So this right here is what we were running in.
Really?
Basically this deep. Maybe even a little bit deeper. It felt like about 16 feet. Yes. There's definitely a lot of untread snow.
Yeah. All right. I'll probably walk maybe 2.5 miles. Not too far. Whoop, whoop.
The snow was definitely fighting back. It was pushing back the whole time. So a lot of times your foot right at the end would just kind of slip out a little bit.
Yeah.
So it just felt like you were only able to really push yourself forward about like 70 to 80%. So that was almost a little workout, but it was a beautiful day for it.
Yeah.